Well, good morning, Marmalade on the trail. Man, it has been a while since I've said that. It feels good, man. Look how beautiful it is out here. I had to find a semi-level plot spot to talk to you. But today is June 18th, Juneteenth, and I decided to finally get out in the Sierra. I've been battling between health problems and medication affecting me. I haven't been able to really do many long hikes the last couple of summers. And I have big plans this summer, which I won't share all of it now. I'm gonna make a separate video for that. But yesterday I worked at REI, drove about 7 hours up to Cottonwood Trailhead parking lot, passed out in my car, and for once I slept in. I'm gonna give you the agenda, so I don't have huge miles today, so I decided to sleep in. I'm rested, and so I camped at 10,000 feet so I could acclimate a little bit. I'm also taking Diamox, so hopefully that helps. I got elevation sickness a few years ago, and I have to take it now, so I can't risk coming all out here and then getting sick and going home. So the plan is 3 days and 2 nights. What I did is I normally go up to Cottonwood Pass, but it would have only been like 4 miles to camp. I'm planning on camping at Chicken Spring Lake where I have water. It's pretty. It's on the PCT. I've been there a bunch of times, but I'm gonna kind of go southwest away from the direction I'm going to start right now. And I'm on Trail Pass Trail, and I couldn't tell by the guy whether I'm probably like 2 to 3 miles from the PCT, and then I'll get on it and then I'll go about 4 or 5 miles to camp. So I'll have a 7.7 mile day. Something like 1,500 feet of gain, or maybe 1,700, something like that. So the plan is to do that today. I'm gonna stop a minute. The thin air is definitely affecting me. Tomorrow, I'll keep going on the PCT north, like you're going towards Rock Creek if you've ever been there, but after maybe 4 or 5 miles, I'm gonna turn right or east and go towards New Army Pass. I've never been in the Cottonwood Lakes, New Army Pass area, so it's gonna be great. Except for a little bit on the PCT, all of this is brand new to me, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go a bigger day tomorrow. It's like 9.5 miles, and camp at either Long Lake or one of the lakes down there, one of the Cottonwood lakes. So I'm just gonna play by ear. I wanna get a pretty campsite tomorrow night. So it'll be 7.7 today, 9.5 or 9.9, something like that tomorrow. And then what's great in the morning, my third day, I only have a short, like 6.5 miles, mostly downhill with the car. So it'll be pretty cruisy. I'll probably get up early and get going so I can get all the way to Southern California before the LA traffic and all that gets bad. But that's the plan right now. It's going to be about 24 miles, and I think it's a little over 4,000 feet of gain over the 24 miles, so not terrible. That's about it. I'm trying to think what else to tell you. I have 2 big hikes planned this summer, and I've gained weight. I've been, as you've watched any of my local videos, I've been hiking a lot more and wearing my backpack, but this is like a step up. It's not big miles. They're between 7 and almost 10 each day, so that's good. And we'll see how we do. Like I said, I'll make a video later about I have 2 big hikes planned this summer, and maybe a smaller one too, a third one, but we'll see how it goes. But I see a beautiful meadow, so I'm gonna show that to you now, and come along with me. Oh, one last thing to say is I weighed my backpack this morning. I have about 2 liters of water, and I was at 22 pounds exactly. So it's pretty good. I have a BV 450 bear canister, so the middle-sized one, and 3 days, 2 nights of food, so I think pretty light. I was telling you, I've been day hiking with my pack. My pack had about 13, 14 pounds, so I have about 8 or 9 more pounds than I trained with. But, you know, I can feel it a little bit, but I think it's mostly because of the high elevation. I'm at around 10,000 feet right now. I forget what I'm camping at, 11 something, so I'll let you know when I get there. But, yeah, my pack's fairly light for what I'm doing.
Hey guys, I took about an hour nap and felt a lot better. It's 6:05 p.m. and thought I'd go over with you quickly what I was referring to earlier. Um, I'm disheartened by a few things. You may or may not have followed me when I did the PCT over 5 years. But I finished in 23, so now I'm going on my third summer since I did that trail. And I'm a strong hiker. My strongest part of my body is my legs. When I finish the trail, of course, I have my trail legs and going good, and I also lose weight and stuff. But I would do about 24 to 28 miles a day. So I don't expect to do that today. Today is just about getting my body back to where it was. And I don't know if I'm overreacting or not, but I've been dealing with the same thing for about a year now, and I don't know how to fix it. So, and if any of you guys are doctors or nurses, I would love some advice. But uh, last summer, I was supposed to do the Ray Lakes Loop up over Kearsarge Pass in the Sierra here and do about 4 or 5 days and kind of get my trail legs and get acclimated to the elevation. And then I had a flight already planned and paid for to go to Colorado and do the Colorado Trail. That's 500 miles. And so I trained a little bit ahead of time, but right, the thing that changed everything was I was having pretty severe high blood pressure symptoms. So I went to the doctor and I got a medication, a prescription for high blood pressure and also for cholesterol. Well, I unfortunately didn't know I was going to have problems or a reaction to it, so I started taking it maybe 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 3 weeks before I left on both of those trips. I took 2 months off from work, and I did a I was hiking some, but I did a harder day hike, and all of a sudden my legs were just gone. And if you guys ever had lactic acid buildup, which athletes like bicyclists and runners get, where you push too far and then you just completely lose any strength in your legs, that's what I feel like all the time. It's not painful during just the everyday time, but when I start hiking, it hurts and I have no strength. It's like I have nothing. And I had to turn around last year. I had to turn around. I got up to Kearsarge Pass, but on the PCT when I was there years before, 2 years before, whatever, I flew up there. And this time it took me forever, and I was holding up my hiking partner. And so I turned around, and it not only ruined that 5 day trip, but for me and my partner, really. But I didn't have any confidence that I could do the Colorado Trail. And every time I tried to hike, I feel normal standing there. And the minute I start walking, my legs are just gone. When I go flat and downhill, no problems. Go uphill, it's like I have no strength in my legs, and they're just. And what happens is I go about 50 to 100 yards, and they start just aching, And I'll show you a little clip here. I videoed kind of what I do to, and I would do it a little bit on the PCT, but it'd be like climbing for 5 miles, and maybe 3 miles in, I'd stop to catch my leg, get my legs, but it would take me 3 miles to do this, not every 50 to 100 yards. So it's just demoralizing, and I don't know what's wrong. I got off the cholesterol medicine and got a different high blood pressure medicine, and well, actually, I got off high blood pressure medicine, and recently in the last few months got on a new one, and then also was continuing to take my cholesterol medicine, and then all those symptoms and the dead legs came back. So when I studied my medicine, I found out that it's a statin that's inside, what they call a statin in the cholesterol medicine was doing it. So I haven't had any cholesterol medicine for 2 or 3 weeks, which I'm supposed to take. But so I was aching all the time, like just like the lactic acid was my whole body. So I thought, well, that'll cure it. Well, it went away. And my everyday, like when I'm sitting in the car or working or doing this and that, I feel normal. But the minute I start climbing, going uphill when I hike or backpack, it comes back to my legs. It does. The rest of my body is fine, and I just do not understand it. So what I'm getting at, sorry for rambling, but I'm about 70% sure that I'm going to maybe head back. When I head back, I'll show you the clip here I filmed. About 6/10 back, I passed the connection to go down on my car, down Cottonwood Pass, down to Cottonwood Trailhead. I didn't come up that because it's only 4.5 miles, and I wanted a longer test today. So I did 7.7 or 7.8 miles today. But anyway, so if I keep going forward, so I have 30% chance I might keep going. Depends how I feel and just everything, but I'm leaning towards not pushing any further. Anyway, thanks for listening. We're gonna have some pretty good dinner, so I'm gonna show it to you what I'm making here. I was gonna treat myself to some pretty good food, so I spent some money on some dehydrated meals, which I don't normally do. So we'll make this up and show it to you. All right, so the meal I have tonight is, that I told you I splurged on a little bit, is Good to Go, is the name of the company, and it's mushroom risotto with sauteed mushrooms and basil pesto. And I'm gonna add, you guys can get these for like around $1 at Trader Joe's, some cut up artichoke, marinated artichoke hearts. Those are great to add to this pesto. And then I'm gonna add a little bit, I thought about this today, I didn't bring these for that, but I'm gonna break up some of these salted, roasted pistachios and put them in there and give it kind of a crunch. So yeah, that's gonna be my dinner tonight. And we'll put it all in as you can see, I cook in freezer Ziplocs, as I always have. And then I have my Hyperlight bag that I put it in to cook once I put the boiling water in there, and let it cook for about 10 minutes, and we'll see how it is. Okay, you guys, I got to show you the spoon I had made. It took almost 6 months to get. It was from Europe, from Croatia. A guy goes out and, let me show it to you. It's made out of maple. Check this out. It's hand carved. It's got like an oil seed on there. It's hand carved. This is going to be my custom spoon. I had it long so it fits in bags. I like a big bowl. That's why I don't use the titanium spoons. The bowl is like half the size, so you can never eat all your food before it gets cold. They take coffee grounds after he hand carved my name in there and this edge on it. And they rub coffee grounds in there so that the name and the lines will stand out. Isn't that cool? Yeah. This is my spoon right now. I'm going to try it. If it's not great, then I'll use my plastic spoon I have again. But I really wanted to try something custom and have something different than most people. So, all right. So let's get some hot water here. Let's see if we can stir this up a little bit. Okay. All right, let's try this out. I haven't had it yet, and it's fully cooked. My spoon. How bad could it be, right? Risotto, mushrooms, pesto sauce, artichoke hearts, and pistachios. Got a little bit of everything there. Okay, it's really good. I'm not super fond of dehydrated meals, but this is good. no downhill.
Yeah, probably should.
Good morning, good morning. I'm speaking kind of low because I just left camp and there was a million PCT hikers there, and I didn't want to wake them up. I packed up very quietly and left by 6 a.m. And as I rambled on last night, I apologize for that, but yeah, I'm heading back to the car. I've got about 4.5 miles, maybe a little less, but probably 4.5, about 1,400 feet down, so it's mostly down. A couple things. Yeah, I got to figure out this leg thing. It's been plaguing me for a year, and I still don't know exactly what it is. I think it's partial medication, partially being out of shape and gaining weight, stuff like that. So we will see. I'm going to work on it. I've got, like I said last night, about 40 days to fix it. And the other thing was, I tried a new air mattress. I work at REI, and I got a really killer deal on a new air mattress. I usually do not go for the thinner. There's no foam in it, but it's thinner air mattress. And possibly the worst sleep I've ever had in my life. The problem was I was really tired and hurting yesterday. Had my legs, and so I took a nap. I was so tired, I don't think it mattered what I could have laid on cardboard. I would have been fine, but I got in the tent at 4:30, did that nap, then did my little talk, and then had dinner and stuff like that, and watched a movie, and then went to bed. And right as I was trying to go to bed, about 7 or 8, hiker after hiker after hiker, and you know, all knew each other, so hikers talked all the way to 11 last night, which is super not cool. Hiker midnight is 9. Shut all the lights down, stop talking, and go to bed. That's the rules. Unwritten rules, but it's the rules. So yeah, it kind of kept me awake, taking a nap. I'm going a little bit uphill here. Taking a nap kept me up a little bit, but I was up the entire night. I'm a side sleeper, and this mat is so thin. My worry is being a big guy that my hips bottom out and they get bruised. That's why I go with a thicker mattress. But when I tried the mattress, I did not bottom out, which I didn't last night. But you have to make it so firm so I don't do that. It's super uncomfortable. It's like just sleeping on the floor, basically. So it was tough. And I was thirsty a lot last night, so I drank a lot of water. But yeah, it was a rough night, so I'm exhausted. And I've only got 1 day, so I'm going back. I'm not exhausted. My legs are just hurting, so it's gonna be really pretty. I've done this. We're going down to Cutman Trailhead a few times, 4 or 5 times. So I bring it to you. I left at 6 because I was up the whole night. I had to get going. I was just too antsy. So when it got to be light where I could see what I was doing, I took off. Hopefully I get to the car by 8:30, and I can get back home. I've got, like, depending on traffic, a 5 to 7 hour drive, so I can get back at a decent time and start working on getting in better shape and try to get my legs back. So that's it for now. See you down the trail.